It's not just the calories that contribute to beer gut, but estrogenic hops causing fat accumulation, metalloestrogens. While many people in the field of health are aware of the problematic effects of heavy metal toxicity, it is not well known that these metals contribute to estrogen dominance. Heavy metals contaminated products include fish. Farmed fish is even higher in heavy metals than wild caught. That's crazy. Most tap water supplies, household cleaning agents, cookware, white flour, deodorants. So you go to put on some deodorant so you can smell good. You know, the shit is throwing your hormones out of whack. Pharmaceuticals, pollution. Simply breathing in major cities causes consumption of lead and other heavy metals. Mercury, dental fillings. Now that shows how much the devil is. Because in the last video I went into oil pulling and how to, re-strengthen your dental enamel. You go and let the devil give you a fucking filling. That's throwing your hormones out of whack. Vaccines and much more. And I gotta get the scripture again because that's the spirit. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction. This place is polluted from every angle you look at it. You know, from the food, from the air, chemtrails. You gotta wash your ass. The soap has pork in it. The deodorant is throwing your hormones out of whack. The dentist is fucking you up. The food is not real. Doesn't have no vitamins or nutrients, no folic acids in it. A healthy dose of omega 3s, but an unhealthy but an unhealthy dose of mercury, PCBs, and more. And this fucking devil, I read one article where they actually argue that the they actually argue that the amount of omega 3s you're getting is actually throwing off the dose of mercury. So it's okay that the fish has mercury in it in the first place. You know, Mycoestrogens. These toxins are from various fungi that contaminate many foods. Aflatoxins found in peanuts, cotton, corn, and other grains. Uh, I, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ochratoxins found in beer, wine, coffee, and much more. Most cheeses and coffee are full of various sorts. Black molds and other hidden dangers within your home. If you suffer from candida overgrowth, your body may be producing excess estrogens from within and many more. Do you know what's growing on your coffee? The best thing you can do is limit. Best thing you can do is limit your exposure to all of the above. But because these things are everywhere, that's a tall order, even for the most health conscious of people. You know, it seems uh, virtually impossible to stay away from this shit. You know, but that proves that this place is polluted, and you gotta depart. You know, and really, you gotta come. You know, just like the elders say, this is only for the elect. Yahawashi Shemi Shah I'll be part of that number. You gotta come out of this place spiritually and try to do the best you can to stay away from this stuff. Cause you don't, this shit will destroy you. The superfood of the 21st century, because of all the estrogens in the environment and androgens for both men and women, need support. Even if we do everything we can, let's face the truth that very few people are avoiding estrogens. It's like losing a war against an overwhelming enemy. So let's bring in the cavalry. Earlier we discussed phytoestrogens. These are estrogen mimicking compounds in various plant foods. While some may serve a purpose, the problem is with all the other estrogens. It is probably best to avoid these as much as possible. Many people in the field of health are aware of these, but most are not aware of phytoandrogens. Part of this reason is that these are far more rare. Luckily, there is one substance that is fully loaded with them: the pollen of pine trees. As a side note, pine nuts do contain some androgens, but in much smaller amounts. As part of reproduction of pine trees, pine pollen is loaded with phytoandrogens, which the body can benefit from. Pine pollen, as the male reductive part of a pine tree, has many phytoandrogens. Pine pollen contains gib- gibberellins, which are structurally very similar to testosterone. In fact, they have been found to actually connect with testosterone receptors in the human body. Basically, they can mimic testosterone in the body, and as Stephen Harold Buhner tells us in his book, The Natural Testosterone Plan, because of their adrenal and pituitary actions, they stimulate androgen production in the body. Energy levels increase. They act as prostate regulators, upregulating when the prostate is too small. One study had castrated rats keep their prostates from shrinking and down regulate when the prostate is too big and inflamed. They are also anti-cancerous and anti-inflammatory in the rest of the body. Pine pollen also contains over 30 different kinds of brassinosteroids. Two of these brassinosteroids are used in the mechanism through which the liver safely removes xenoestrogens and other chemicals from the body. They have strong antiviral actions and are considered to be highly novel steroidal compounds with unique anti-cancer actions while possessing very low toxicity. Pine pollen has substances that are similar to testosterone, DHEA, androstenedione, androsterone, and more, and that's not all. If it's chock full of nutrition with over 200 bioactive antioxidants, vitamins, mineral, amino acids, and other super nutrients. Understand this: it's not like hormone replacement therapies. These are small amounts of hormones, but combined with the intelligence of all the necessary com- cofactors found in pine pollen, this doesn't boost your hormones to unsafe levels. This does not boost your hormones to unsafe levels, but instead helps to educate your body towards a more normal and optimized function. And I got another article on pine pollen. Pine pollen is extremely powerful. You know,